Am I actually starting the show on time for once? Maybe. Actually, I don't need to ask myself that. My show doesn't have a, so to speak, starting time. And where the gosh, it's behind me. I guess I'm not starting it on time. I'm already kind of screwed up. Oh well, it's not a big deal. I just gotta get up, get my eye cleaning glass stuff, as if I don't know what the hell it's called. Is my mic turned on? Yes. Oh, I've been making that mistake recently, coming in and not having my mic on. Alright. So, today's going to be a short day because I have to go and fill out paperwork for the insurance company for my car being totaled. So I'll probably be getting off here. I got to do that in the afternoon, so I got a little bit of time. Haven't really looked at all the market yet. So far, though, from what little I do see, it looks like it may be better than what it was last week. Thankfully. Honestly, I think anything would be better than last week. Not just because I fucked up, but just in general, yesterday kind of sucked. Or not yesterday, last week. Alright, so that was actually higher than what I had logged off with. Sweet. So last week was a 4.3% down. Okay. We got this. You know what really sucked is if I didn't screw up on that last trade. Not the last trade, but you guys know the trade I'm talking about. Where I just went full fucking send. If I didn't do that, last week would have been alright. I need to actually fix my color because we are not green yet. We're just now sitting down. Watch screen is set up correctly for once. That's fantastic. Let's get a good refresh on this. Market is looking really green. So that's what I was saying before. I did take a quick brief of this. Using my phone though. I just sat down my computer. So I knew that this was looking kind of the way that we would want it. Kind of early in the morning. Where is my phone? Oh. Right there. It's underneath a legal document I need to read. I got that document Saturday or Sunday, but I didn't want to mess with it, to be honest. Oh yeah, there's that. Alright, so overall this is looking alright. Of course my phone does off as soon as I say something about it. So hopefully we get some good movement in. Okay. We should probably spend some more time down this list here. If I have a little bit of time, I might actually do that. But I might actually try to change this list up a little bit to try to target more of a consistent mover, or things that are more in a channel. Not so much for like a scalp trade, but more for like buy and hold for a longer period of time. So I'm going to be messing with a few settings. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that live or later on today, but that's something I'm going to be testing throughout this whole week. Kind of the week game plan, or on the weekly plan. We're also going to be looking for some good option calls to try to get in this week. Um, or stocks that we may want to keep an eye on for an option call. So either, trying to find an option call or stocks to be aware of for an option. I'm going to spend some time throughout this week to do some DD, or also known as due diligence. And I'll be using FinViz, of course, to do some of that DD along with some other sources. And may even take into account stock twits. I'm not a big fan of stock twits, but I will mess around on that site a few times. I do, my name is on there. You can find it. Sometimes they can just be easy to look through there and get some information kind of quick. So that's what it's kind of good for. I don't think it's good for scalping. There's a lot of scams you got to be careful of. But if you're looking at like top level stocks like Ford or Amazon, Tesla, you can get some pretty good news articles every now and then, or related stocks that may also correlate in one reason or another. Like, so someone might say, oh, Tesla was talking about this company, about a potential partnership. Well, that could put you on the radar for that other company. It's a good source to kind of get some information like that. So we're going to start doing some information collection. Some of that might be done on live. Most of that probably will not be done on live, just due to how tedious it really is. But those plays generally play out better because you got a lot more research in, and you're doing it on more than just technical chart reading. You're doing it on both technical and what you're actually seeing news wise. So you can try to be ahead of the curve. So that's going to be, I guess, maybe part of the plan. Hell, we're making the plan. I'm making the plan as I'm sitting here today. Yeah, that's going to be a no. We're not even on the right grid, but I gotta already tell you that. Oh wait, whoa, that's actually not the same stock. Okay. USCM. C. No, USN. Why did I say C? USM. I made a little bit of money on that one. US. This one just kind of had a little bit of a pop. Hit the scanner. Not going to be interested in it, I don't think. This is on the top of the scanner. It's also on the top of FinViz right now on the settings that I am currently using. So we're going to go ahead and put that up there. We're going to take out MSGM. Let's take a look at TOOP. Do we need to keep TOOP or remove? Whoops. Always make sure you're clicked in the right box. TOOP. Are we keeping it or are we removing it? I think we're gonna remove it. This point right here definitely would be like a resistance area. Kind of. It's a little low. I would say maybe more up in this area near those highs. But when it came into market, it did not perform well. Did not perform well. We might put TOOP. We'll put TOOP in the bottom corner. So, oh, you couldn't even see what I was doing. Yeah, wait, yeah, you can. I screwed up early this morning, I think. Anyway, um, coming over here, so I'm gonna put Toop in this bottom corner right here. So we're gonna remove it from up here. So we got an empty spot there. MF, I think we're gonna go ahead and keep. Right where it's at, because I kind of like the way this is setting up, I think. So we're going to keep an eye on MF. It's actually third on the list on both screens here. See? MF is right here. FOXO. It's not showing up on the scanner, but it is showing up right here. So we'll take a look at that one separately here in a second. Actually, let's just go ahead and throw it up here since we're talking about it. And that's going to be a no. I don't like the price range that it's in, and that's part of the reason why I wasn't interested in it the other day either. So, okay. We're done with that one. That was easy. So, is this a relatively new stock? Yes. It is. So, I don't know if I like that. I'll put it on the list next to Toop. So it would be like really close to just falling off anyway. But sometimes a new stock like that can really kind of just get crazy. So, I mean, who knows? We'll keep an eye on it. No. 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 See, I don't like these flat lines here. So even though it gapped up good, it's barcoded. And that's not anything I want to trade. Not even close. BSFC. BFSC. Frick, man. BSFC. There. My God, that was not easy to get typed in for some reason. GRCO. No. PLX. So I would think it would need to get back up minimum to here, and then you're hoping for a climb back up to here. But this just feels like a lower low and shortable. Hard to borrow. Can't short it. So we're going to say that. No. This is going to be NTB, so definitely can't short that one. RTB, no. B, can, because we can. Not on this one. Red. This one got called out a lot yesterday. This is still on my list, so we don't need to worry about it. But it's looking kind of interesting. Even though this has regained the $3, you can see that is sitting right here. I think this is I think this will just have too much of a chance to go down. I think this is only a temporary jump. NKLA. CTNT. No. Boyle. No. This stock here still really surprised me. I mean, it went from way up here. I mean, in some of these spreads, it's apps. Actually, let's just go to the chart here and switch this to day. Some of these spreads here is absolutely asinine. You know, here, say 1700 to up here, closing at 1900, almost 2000, being above 2000. You know, 2460 up here. I mean, oh my God. Super shortable. But yeah, that one jumped massively from a really good level to a really bad level pretty quick. So, and I mean, we can short it. I don't know if I want to because it too much of a wild card for me. So Carvana had that huge fall Friday. Like, I was not quite expecting that. This surprised me a little bit, and I'd walked away and I saw it down here sometime in the afternoon. I don't remember when I walked away exactly, but you know, I saw the move kind of breaking. Did I expect it to go all the way back down to 45? No, actually I didn't. So, um, I'm wondering if that was a bunch of options that came in that people were selling. And then that caused a bunch of triggers going into this week. I don't know. Because, you know, let's say if you had the 50 for next Friday and then you saw this huge drop coming in, you're going to start selling your shares or the your calls. And to be honest, I'm still trying to learn how the options can affect the price of the underlying stock, but I know it can. And this was a short squeeze, you know, meaning the shorts that were in on this were getting squeezed out from over here, which caused this huge spike. So do I believe in this stock in the long term? No, I don't. But it may be going on its way down now. Curious to kind of keep an eye on it. I really don't do that many, buy that many puts. I have not done a put. Could be interesting to buy a put though. The prices are kind of high because it's taking into account the volatility index on it. I don't know. I think that might be just more risk than what I would want to take on. Um, Let me turn off my camera again real quick. Um, because what I'm gonna do is grab my earrings that hopefully are some lucky. If not, I need to put some in anyway because my earlobe started to close up. So. Hey, I should probably plug in this phone. You know, I had a really odd dream about my dad the other day. Or last night. I'd say the other day. It was last night. Um, I don't know if I want to share that on here because it's kind of, I don't know. But that dream was very interesting. It was kind of took me by surprise. Um, but um, still trying to understand the meaning behind that dream. Maybe that's something I'll put on Reddit. And what does this dream mean? I've read that Reddit sub channel a few times, and in that subgroup or sub whatever you want to call it subreddit, some people actually do some pretty good analysis. Actually, Reddit in general can do some pretty good analysis. So I don't know if I would want to invest in this just because I don't know, but NXTR might be a player for today. Would I want to take a 5,000 share bite? Maybe not. Maybe 1,000. Maybe could make 100 or so on it. I could go with a smaller bite, say 500, and then let it ride for a period of time. See if it plays out well overall. But the chart doesn't really make me feel like it would play out well. If it gets above $1, I mean, it would have some room to grow. Um, but I think it would just be taking some risks there. Well, I guess even at 100 shares, it wouldn't be bad. And if it hits the dollar, uh, or the next level above, that'd be like $1.80, so that'd be like $80. So take 200 shares, 300 shares or something, put it way down here. I mean, yeah, I could see where it might work, but I think that might just be asking a little too much without actually doing some more in-depth uh, research on it. It is a therapeutic, so it's a medical play. Um, I don't know. I don't think it will have a Goldilocks run. And good morning to whoever's in here watching. Nice to see you. I'm still somewhat. I think I'm ready. Um, I think I'm in the monitoring stage of keeping an eye on and what's going on. Um, I got this screen still. This is the screen over on the third screen now, or the one that's on the right hand side. So normally you see the one that's on the left hand side. Um, I might make this its own like watch preview screen, kind of like this one over here, but its own. I don't know. Anyway, um, MGM, I'm gonna keep an eye on. It looks like Friday was not good for it. That's good. We're looking to see it to come back down near 40. So it has like $5 to go. So we're gonna keep an eye on that. We got Amazon. Um, I guess we could take a look at Amazon here in a minute. Um, so yeah, the Queens and Spy, they both had this really huge spike, but it was rejected like in the same minute or in the same 15-minute window. So, you can't put much weight on that huge top candle except for the fact that it's kind of bearish. Not kind of, it's very bearish. Um, Ford, GM, and Tesla. Tesla looks like it's gapping up a little. Ford and GM not doing well. Nove, it looks like it's gone down, so I think we captured a good profit margin on it. I'm really quite happy where we were when we accidentally sold, so I'm not complaining about that at all. So yeah, that's that. And back to you, Susie. That's what I would say if I was a newscaster, which I'm not. I don't want that too close to a vent. It will actually get hot. All right, so while I guess I'm monitoring stage, let me read this letter real quick. Because okay, well, that was really simple. Um, okay. I will just simply get that in mail. That's not a big deal. Is it a legal document? Yes. Was I drunk when I got it? Yes. Did I just successfully read it without being confused? Well, yeah. God, I'm fucking stupid sometimes. I'm really silly. It's all fun and games. Alright, let me check Reddit because I had a notification on there. What was it? I'll reply to that comment later. Alright. Alright, so we got a few things on the halt list. I guess we'll go through those real quick. These are, of course, not volatility halts because the market's not open yet, but they are news halts. So are they halting up or halting down? VTGN. So I just kind of want to take a look at what these are doing. The only one that might keep a half ear out would be this one.
VTGN.
but I don't know why that one is going up. I gotta adjust the temperature of my house real quick, but one of the stocks we just looked at, v, VTGN, this was halted, just came unhalted.
NKTR. VTGN.
Microgreen, but I didn't want to stay in it for too long, make the mistake we've made before. So I guess what we'll do is be a hint of green, but mainly black.
VTGN.
Yeah. I guess what we're gonna do, we're gonna wait. Watch, it's gonna go up even more. Yeah, see. So what we'll do is actually just reduce it. And if I buy,
NKTR.
I'll be happier just sitting waiting a little. Alright, so we'll put this one on the list now.
VTGN.
Ah, son of a bitch. Alright. We're gonna stop while we're ahead. Well, we're not ahead, but we're not gonna go. We're not gonna
GRPM.
take it worse than where we're at. Huh?
BTGN.
I don't. That's possible. Okay, hold up. I must have did the math here wrong. I did. I inverted the two numbers.
NKTR.
That's not the button I wanted. One.
BTGN.
All right. We're bouncing around a lot in between colors this morning. So I've got this marked as complete. I was just working my Google Calendar, so that's done. All right, cool.
BTGN. NKTR.
It's a huge topping candle. Could be a really good buy point, but just a really big topping candle. Now I kind of wish I stayed in because I wish I stayed in originally.
BTGN.
Good morning, Otison. I'm working up through the color scales this morning already. Had a few good little scalps here. Well, I hear you on that one. I got to be careful. I don't want to feel like I'm trying to get all my trades in this morning, but I got to take off early afternoon to go take care of my car being totaled. So about a couple weeks ago, my car got totaled, and I gotta go fill out the paperwork now to finish out all that process and get the check and move on. This is really super extended, but God, it's a damn rocket ship.
BTGN.
Uh, it's 20 minutes, 20 short till market opens. I don't like to trade near market open. So, um, I think I might just wait until the market opens. But this is going to be a halting bitch, I'm telling you. So it's almost like, should you get your trades in now before it goes into a halting thing? Or do you wait? I mean, look at that. It dropped down to the 15, shot all the way back up to 18, and there it goes, 20. Yeah, the spreads are already crazy, man. I'm telling you. This stock is going up on all hype. See, that top and tail scares me, but that's also like probably the best time to try to buy in because it's going to recapture that. Watch, it's going to recapture, it's going to break 30. And if you jumped in, say 22, 24, I mean, you're going to do really, really freaking well. But it's already really super extended. It's really scary. Okay, is it going to hit 30 now? I mean, there's not a whole lot here stopping it. I'm not seeing huge, like, negative levels here. But dude, I got in like way down here. I wish I stayed in all the way up here.
DTSS.
There, I'll show my trades. But I mean, could you have predicted this move? So 24 subtract. Hell, let's just say 4. That's $20. Times 100. What the fuck, man? Right here at 25 subtract 6.5. 18 times by 200. I mean, like, dog. This is crazy. And there it goes again.
DTSS.
I don't like the trade on news, but like, dude, this is going to the fucking moon. Mind you, it was traded down here at $1.08, $1.06. Yeah, I know, right? That's the reason why I'm just sitting here. That's why I jumped out as many times. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll try it a little bit longer.
DTSS.
But did I ever expect it to just keep going? No. Even here, I had 300. You say fucking 12. I sold it at 12.18. That's a good climb out of, a pre-market thing. But, from 12, 300, that would have been 6. No, 3, 6. No, that's that. Oh God, that's even higher. No, that's up by twos. So 24 subtract 12 times by 300. And it's sitting up even higher than that. So you would have to say what, 14? Dude, that would have been a freaking awesome start to the week. But would that been predictable? Absolutely not. Am I green? Hell yeah, I am. Am I upset with the way I traded? No. Why? Because it could have gone upside down rapidly. Did I raise my buys in here? Yes, I did. Did I go red on this morning? I did for a second, brief second. I was trying to get out while it was up. I saw it was starting to stack up, looking like it was going to go down. So I was trying to jump out, but by the time I was able to get out, like when I clicked the button, it jumped down, and then it immediately was like shot straight back up, and I'm like, wait, what? So then I came up here, clicked a higher amount, shot it back out. This here could be the beginning of the drop or be the beginning of another massive rush. I don't know. Is it extended? 150%. Yes, this thing is extended. Yeah, I have no idea what this is going to end up doing here. Yeah, I figured that's what I was going to do.
BTGN.
Oh God. Um. Oh God. I.
ENBB.
Yeah. This is this the oh my God. I'm shaking right now. My day just got a lot shorter. That just took out every loss I had last week. Oh my God.
ENBB.
Oh, you have no idea how bad I needed that. I, I, and this is the reason why I did not want to hold on to it. Look at that. Boom. I wanted to be in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Definitely got out. Like, yeah, man. Um. Oh. Oh. I'm having a good day. Oh, that is rewarding. Oh shoot. No, 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 no. I screwed up over. Okay. I'm not saying no to me losing money. I'm saying no because I screwed up on my accounting. So now I gotta fix that. Honestly, that's not a big deal. I just gotta copy and paste over some information. Super simple. Just takes me a couple seconds. Okay, that's fixed. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any more trades today. Um, I'm going to look at this when it opens. But to be dead honest, I think I'm done. I am. That did get all the way up to 8,000 though. I could not get out quick enough though. When I saw the 8,000, I was like, you know what? I'm out. I don't care if it goes up more. 8,000. That's fantastic. Hail at 5.5. That's still fantastic. I am not complaining, not even a little bit. Yeah, that's gonna sink hard at this point. It is so overextended. It's not even remotely funny. I'm just gonna watch, but I'm actively saying to myself, I'm not going to do any trades. This is going to be halting all day long. It's just going to be halting
Yeah.
constantly. See, that's the halt level right there.
SVFT.
I'm just,
BTGN.
I've been streaming now for 1 hour. And in 1 hour, I made 5,500. That's crazy. Oh my God. I'm gonna change the name on this live feed. So
SVFT. NKTR. QSI. SVFT. PLX.
I'm gonna go back and take a clip of that trade. I'm just
red,
Oh my god! I even looked at that before I even was going to take a trade on it, and I said no to it. I was like, maybe I'll keep an eye on it. Oh, I kept an eye on it. Oh my god! I can't go any more green than I am right now. This is seriously as green as you will ever see this background green here. It is so dang bright. It's even bright to me.
red,
Uh, I think today is a go have a drink day.
red, SVFG, QBTS, AAOI,
I'm still just really flabbergasted, y'all.
APLs,
You know, I started with a really small trade on that one, an
USI,
area that I was like, you know what, it would be really, really safe. Did I ever expect that? No.
red,
Holy shit.
PLX, APLs, QSI, yeah,
Wow. And I think that's the way today's going to be all day. It's going to come up to another halt, either up or down, and I think down.
yeah,
There's no way that it's going to go up higher than 60. I super doubt it.
APLs,
This was a Goldilocks
TGN,
of Goldilocks.
AAOI, BSFC,
I got it up over on my screen over here so I can see it.
PLX,
I got a few things I'm kind of watching, not this one. I don't even know why that's here. I don't want that. Upwink, whatever. No, no. Some of these are from like last week. I just haven't cleared them out. Just did. USM could be kind of interesting, but I think it needs to develop
AAOI.
still.
NKTR. Red.
Um,
BTGN. ASRT.
Carvana, I think it's going to be going on its way down. I don't think it's going to be staying up. You know, the law, the I think I've already said this,
QSI.
but that today's win wiped out last week's loss completely. It made last week like it never even happened.
APLs.
And it's Monday. I did not have good hopes for today. Last week, or the last several weeks, I have not had good hopes. I'm still shaking.
Red. BTGN. AAOI.
This one could be interesting. I mean, might be a little extended. Friday was a really good day for AAOI, but
Sage.
it was kind of hard to pick a good in. I think it's a little elevated. If it came back down to 12, that would be kind of fun. Um, Maybe put in a small share and let it ride, like 25 or so, which I don't like doing.
BCAN.
But I don't want to go big and then lose money and start giving back what I made. Um, I'm still just really really happy. This morning, these earrings must be lucky. I put these earrings in before the market, before I really took any trades. Actually I can't say that. These earrings, I've lost money with these earrings too. Um, Ford is down. Amazon looks like it might be going down again today. Amazon might be interesting as an option. Do a call for a few dollars out of the money. Maybe kind of cheap. May look into that going into tomorrow. I kind of would want to see what today looks like. Could do a put call on Nove. Nove, I think, might be going down. Nove seems like it might be a little extended now.
BTGN. BTGN. QSI.
I'm still. I'm sitting here. I'm trying to not be emotional. I'm trying to keep a clear head, to be smart, and to look at every trade as a potential, or to see if there's potential in it. But my mind is still just So I'm just gonna sit back. I honestly think,
SBFD.
yeah, I'm sitting back. So let's talk. Um, let's take a look at the market. Um, map Apple looks down a little bit. Tesla's down. Is it? No, I guess so. Yeah. Um, Tesla was actually looking good pre-market. Overall, nothing is jumping out too big. You know, that one's a little bit Brookshire Hathaway. Hey, Cuba Cola code build. I haven't seen you before. Welcome to the YouTube channel. Um, I think I'm done with trading today because my mind is a little blown. But I have an open trade with NAS. NAS. Where did you buy it at?
Sage. SBFD.
Yesterday. And I don't think there's no NAS. Okay, yeah, no. Uh,
USI.
can you hear me now? My God, I can't believe I had it muted. Um, I don't know even when I hit that button. Oh, listen, when were you not able to hear me? Um, I don't trade forex. I don't think forex is a good um I don't think forex is a good area to learn how to trade. I think forex can be very dangerous. But I will also say I'm not last 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm not extremely knowledgeable in forex. So it's just not something I'm very confident in trading in. Um, so I mean that's kind of what do you mean by session profile? Tube looks like it might be taking a small. I don't know if I would want to trade Tube. It's been on a downcline. Especially we can see that on the day chart, but Tube could be interesting later on this week. Oh, so I don't really do that many indicators. Um, Over on this screen, I do have VWAP, and I do look at volatility. Oh my God, you really have to scan out really far for that. Um, I do look at, you know, the, the volume, but do I really use indicators? No, I don't. Um, I trade a lot more on uh, charting, what the different moves that I see going on in the chart for some long moves. I do some options. I do some every now and then. I'll look at the weighted move or overall volume. Um, but I do a lot of just raw data analysis. That's the key thing that I look at. Um, I have it. I've used to do the whole indicator. I've gone through so many of them, and I don't know. They're not for me. I think it puts a lot of information on the screen, and um, I think what's more important is watching to see how the candles form, looking at where people are kind of stacking in, looking at the ticket taker, looking at the level two, looking at how your volume is kind of being disputed. Is it a lot of buying? Is it a lot of selling? Um, uh, Dom. Okay, you got me on that one. If that's like an indicator or something like that, I don't, like I've already said, I really don't use indicators. I do a lot of straight, just chart reading. I'm still really flabbergasted over that one trade today. Oh damn, I gotta send this phone in to get fixed. Yeah, see, so Tube later on this week might be getting back into an investable area. I would like to see it get above um maybe this level here. There's some good volume here from Friday at that level. So say 5 6. If it could start to work its way back up to 6, I think it could be kind of interesting to see what it will do. The 5 6 5 8 is getting into the highs during the regular hours. So yeah, this one definitely going into oh, depth of market. Okay. Um so what you're talking about is kind of like, let me pull that up. Give me a second. Um oh, they don't have it on there anymore. Not like that. But where you kind of see like a waterfall where you can kind of somewhat. So the way that I kind of do that is I'll look at the level two. I kind of see where people are kind of sitting at what price points. But again, I'm looking at, very much so the very small window. I'm not looking to get into a stock, generally speaking, for the long haul. I'm looking to get into a stock and I'm in and out of the stock within a few minutes. Uh, Really, I don't want to be in a stock longer than half hour. Generally, I'm looking for the right move, and then, I'm jumping in to get right back out. So you could say that's more like scalp trading, although there's a few different styles of scalping that I do. But I really don't care how long it stays or how high it could push, as long as I can hit the target zones that I kind of want to hit. Now, I will also say this. Am I a professional trader and know all the different terms and all the ins and outs? No, I don't. Um, am I a professional trader to the extent that this year I've traded over 12, 13 million? I actually think it's way higher than that, but we'll just say it's over 10 mil this year. So, did I make that in profit? No, I did not make that in profit. That's gross volume trades. So, I'm not, trading, one or two shares a day. Some days, I could trade, several thousands. It really just kind of depends on, what I'm seeing. Some days I could lose a lot of money. Like last week, I jumped on a trade. I said it even before I jumped on it, and Odison was there, and him and me were in a chat box, and I was like, I shouldn't do this, but I did anyway, and I lost a lot of money on it. I lost like what was it, Odison? Like 1,300? No, 1,500 on it. I lost 1,500 on that one stock, which that really, really kind of sucked. It kind of set me back. But I decided to sit back down this week, and I pulled the 5,500. Actually, this would be a really good example to show you kind of like how I trade. So let me show trades plot. I probably have to jump out and then go back in. There. So you can see I jump in and I jump right back out. I don't hold for very long. I try to capture a little bit of profit, from 1409, 14.8. So I took a slight loss here. Here, 644 sold at 6.9. Okay, just short of 6.9. Over here, whoops, not the button I wanted. Not the button I wanted. Here, 11.8 sold at 12.18. I'm not looking to hold a stock forever. Now, do I wish I held on from here all the way up? Well, 100% yes. But am I happy with the way I played this stock? 100%. Now, where I made the bulk of the money was right here when I saw the move was being, very much confirmed, and I was watching the volume and how these candles were forming. I was like, you know what? I threw the 500 and I sold it right here near the top. Now, did I think it was going to go back up to 60 and go up even higher? Yeah, quite possibly. But I did not want to stay in it because I don't care about that. I could always jump back in. What I was concerned of was exactly what did happen. It crashed. So, that's why, indicators or market depth or really anything like that, for me, in the style of trading that I do, I don't think I need it. Now, if I'm looking at forward or something like that, you'll see me kind of come over to this screen, come over here and do something like this, so here's forward. I will look at the VWAP, it's right here. And then I'll look down through here. I can see, the performance, income statements. I really love FinViz, by the way. I use FinViz all the time, as well as TradingView. This is TradingView. I love their charting and FinViz. So I'll show you FinViz on there, some of the things I look at. But on TradingView, I can kind of really see, I don't care about this as much. I look at this and some of the other information in here, see when the next earnings is for an earnings play or whatever. So I'll look at some of this, the key stats, whatever. And then I'll come over here. I'm just going to click on something here to just pull up a window. I don't care. And then we'll put in Ford. I'm just picking on Ford because that is a stock that I trade regularly. I do option calls on it, and I'm actually looking at doing an option call on it soon. I'm waiting for it to come down in price for me to get the best win ratio on it. Which every option play I've ever done, I've made between 25 is like the lowest I've ever made profit, 25%. And I've made all the way up to 120, 130% on the buy. So I'll look at this, all this information right here. I'll look through here, stock twits information. I'll look at all this. So, two, I've actually traded that stock before. I've traded it. I don't like it. So, me and this stock, we've had history. And the history that I had with this stock was I lost money. But you could actually see where I've traded it here. And I think I've made money a little bit. I don't even know. I would have to look through that. But I also traded it somewhere back here. I don't know why it's not showing up, but I traded it late last year, and just I don't know. I don't like it. But I have traded it a few times. I will trade it a few times, but I don't go in too steep. Actually, I did kind of go steep here. 11,000 shares. Did I make money on that one? Yeah, I did. No, I lost a teeny tiny bit, but it's kind of like whatever. But do I believe in two? No, I don't. I don't like it. It's not a stock that I like. Will I keep an eye on it to try to get a quick move up? Yeah, but it's not something I'm particularly in love with. And today does not look like it's going to be a good day for it. Um, so talking, I actually missed out on, I think, some of these. Um, that got halted twice now. Hey, Odison, did you take a look at SVFD? How are the candles forming on it? Yeah, nope, too cheap. I don't like that one. Um, I don't like that. You missed entry on it. Are the candle is the spread really wide? Is it jumping around or is it very stable? Because I haven't been watching it. I was kind of talking to the other guy. So, welcome to the channel, Beneficial. I don't think I've seen you in this room either. But that stock, 2 and AGRI are both like super cheap stocks, and I'm not super crazy over those. It's not too wild. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at it earlier down in here. Um, oh, so it's already past your target. Okay, so let me take. So anyone who's now watching, there's quite a few people popped in here for a second. So for anyone who's new to the channel, Odison and me, we've traded together for quite a while now. Odison is a very smart trader and makes decent money doing this. So I do trust Odison's opinion a lot of times, and I pay attention to what he says. Um, yeah, Odison is a great trader, and he's actually probably going to be joining my channel as a speaker. We are working on the audio thing, kind of. It's been kind of on the back burner, but I definitely trust Odison's opinions, and we've actually talked on the phone. Okay, oh, nice, beneficial. Nice. Hey, it's always fantastic when you more than double your money. That's fantastic. I'll take another look at AGRI. Yeah, I'll put it right here. So I don't care if it's waiting for FDA approval. So two, I like I said, I've had history on it in the past. In a year or 2 years that I've been trading. Actually, probably longer than that, but anyway. Um I don't like this 600 share here. Although it did just go through it. But the volume looks good. Um
DSFC.
I think I might let this one go. I think it will make a new high of day. Um Set a stop loss somewhere down here. It wouldn't be that big of a risk, but I've made really good money today to begin with, so I don't need to try to worry about chasing. Um, so, uh, so this is actually more of a Josh play. That's a name. If you're going to be watching this YouTube channel, you probably hear off and on. Um, and I'll explain that another time. But this is more of a Josh play. Yeah, there it goes. It's going to make a new high a day here, most likely. It's definitely building here. It's a HTB, so you can't short it easily, not on this platform, but doesn't mean it's not shortable. So be kind of curious to see if a big sell starts to occur when it gets up near 13 or even at 12.8. 12.8 being right here might be a resistance level. Possibly. All right. I'll jump to this. So if a stock is a purely pump and dump, I don't like to trade that just because that's not something I like to mess with. Depending on how it does today, I might be somewhat interested in it to see what it does later on in the week. So I will keep it at a half eye on this, but I don't think it's going to go far. Um, but I absolutely love the fact that there's more people jumping into this live stream. That's actually pretty cool. Normally, this live stream we only get 2 or 3 people in here, which is actually I don't mind that. We've been trading together for off and on for a while. Having more people, that's more eyeballs looking at more things on other stocks and other trading styles. Um, I'll take a look at LCID here in a minute. I'm still looking at this. I'm wondering if the 12.8 is going to be a problem. I think it might be. You see how it went right up to the 12.8 and then held. Honestly, if this was played correctly, this would have been a good stock, good win. But I missed out on it, and I'm not going to chase. So this is trending down. Um, I don't like to buy stocks like this. Massive down move from this morning. Barcode right through here, barcode-ish here. Um, not. I like to trade volatility, momentum. The stock doesn't have it. Damn. I almost got up to 6, 7 viewers there. That's actually pretty cool. For anyone who is now just coming in because of the title, if you go back to early pre-market, right around 9:21 New York time, you can see the time up here in the top corner of the screen where my mouse is at. If you go to around that time, you'll see me make the bulk of my big money for today. I'll put that in the description later. I just changed the title because, yeah. OX. Let's see. And with all the new people that are coming in, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to keep answering everybody's questions. I'm kind of really happy right this minute because I'm really, really green, so I don't need to worry about trying to make money. But I do need to be paying attention because I am still actively trading. Actively looking for trades. Let me rephrase that. To be honest, actually, let's take a look at the market spread, the market map. So I do pay for Finviz. You know, as you can see, I got the elite package. So this updates very quickly for me. Let's make sure we got a good refresh on it, though. We do. Gap 5. Absolutely massive win on that one. I am still looking at this one. It's over right here, but not super into it. Yeah, see, that one is pretty much dead. Yeah, glad I didn't worry about that one. Did do a small play on GNS, even though that's not primarily what I like to look at, but I did make a little bit of money on that one last week, 2 weeks ago. The first week of the month. I made a little bit on it. Broke back to green on that day. Alright, let me check the scanner here. So I do have a scanner. It's on a tablet. It's in front of me. No, I can't show you. Yeah, GNS is scary. But I did a quick... So I'll just go over to it. So there was a pop right here on this day. And I took advantage of it. Going up, I took it from the top here and sold somewhere near here. Didn't make a gazillion dollars, but definitely made a decent little chunk. Sold out before the huge drop because I knew that was going to end up happening because that's just the way the stock is. But what I liked about it on that day was this rising bullish volume, and that's what I was trading, was the volatility of the stock. Sometimes that could be in your favor, sometimes it may not be in your favor, but that's the reason why I took that trade. But do I trust GNS? Absolutely not. Yeah, see, so the 12.8 was a hard resistance area, which I kind of figured. But if you got in over the high right here, that would have been a good entry right there. Or you could have said maybe a double bottom and bought right here with the stop loss here, but I don't buy the dips, generally speaking. Yeah, see, every time it gets close up to here, it gets weak over here. But that can change very rapidly, as we have seen. There's some big purchasing in here. Uh, oh, that was a big one. There was a 15,000 share. That's going to cause it to start to climb. There's a big sale. So yeah, there's some really big buys coming in. That's going to help hold it up. We got up to a height of 6 people watching us today. That's actually pretty awesome. I hope everybody's green today. I hope everybody's green. All right, so Rad went down, hit below 2.9, it's back up to 3. Not interested in that. AAOI, other than the stock that I went in on this morning, pre-market, is looking good. SVFD looks like it's halted again. Yeah, it's halted at the 1.6. Let's go over to that stock. Odison, did you get any of that one? I know you're still watching it. So we got people sitting at the 2, 13 at the 1.3. Can't see anything between the 2 and the 1.3. Well, thank you, Beneficial. Thank you for saying I'm cool. Yay. Well, the one thing I will say on this channel, I don't try to sell you anything. I don't market anything. I do have a ad space over here, which is not being utilized. I'm very open. I show my losses. I show my wins. The one I'm on, SVFD. I know you're probably still watching it. I saw it got halted again. So I don't know, Beneficial, if you were in here when I said this, but um, if Odison says something, yeah, the guy that's just above you on the last comment, Odison is a very good trader and somebody that I do trust. And he has my cell phone number, which is very, very rare for anyone to get my cell phone number. Oh, you did switch off of it. I thought you were still watching it. What one were you looking at? Were you looking at Josh's play? AAOI? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was looking at that one too. I think the 13 might be. I don't know. Well, that whole dollar mark is going to be. You scalped it, good deal. I think that 13 might be a hard level for it. It keeps on wanting to get rejected, but I would probably, if I was in it, I'd probably move my stop loss to that last swing low at the 12.7. I'm looking at it. So if you see me looking this way, I'm looking at a small screen. If you see me looking over this way, I'm looking at another screen. I got 4 screens in front of me, a tablet, these two. So, all right. Let's see what this does here. The volume I kind of still like, but not so much this. But this could reverse. It could break back above and then go super green. This could be like a 1 candle consolidation. Yeah, see, excuse me. AAOI it hit that 13 or just short of 13, and that was a major rejection. Beneficial again. That stock down there is not a primary stock that I'm super interested in, but I will keep an eye on it. But it's actually at 17. It's coming down near a double bottom. It's not on the top of my desire list, so to speak. So it did come back up, which I was kind of thinking it would. So do I do a play over highs? Like above 180? Yeah, I was sitting there, I was looking at it. AAOI just, I don't know. It kept on wanting to kind of go up and down, and it just seemed really kind of flushy to me. So I'm watching the stock here, but we'll switch over to AAOI and take a look at it here in a second for anyone that's watching me. Because I'm curious to see if this will break good, basically. Again, I'm not trying to rush into a trade because I don't need to. Especially with today's massive win, I don't need to run into a trade. So I am being very laid back, which that is going to be my trading style this week. I'm going to be more on the laid back side. I want to lock in these profits. Um, be very kind of choosy. Yeah, see this big, huge resistance level at the 1.7. Um, that's a little concerning, but if it can get enough strength to get up and over, I think this stock could have a good little run here. Yeah, see? Up there it goes. Oh, shoot. Oh, it's going to halt right here. All right, that's cool. Means we'll see what it will do after the halt. But that's actually looking very much of kind of what I'm looking for. I was wanting it to break over the 1.8, but it looks like that's not going to be the case. We got people setting up at the 1.44 to definitely more on the sell side than on the buy side, but that can change in the next 5 minutes. So we'll just keep an eye on that. So let's jump over to AAOI and I'll show you kind of what I was seeing, kind of what I didn't like. So if you bought over here, over the high right here, because you had a swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing blank. So if you bought over here, or you bought over here, I probably would have been at a loss. I probably would have sold. I might have been down here, so I might have been still in, but I would have been getting really kind of nervous here. If I bought right here over the high here, or maybe even right here, I probably would have sold near the 12, the $13 mark. I probably would have moved my stop loss from here. When it dropped down from here, moved my stop loss right here. Yeah, my stop loss probably would have been right here. Now, is it going to break up and over? I'd be curious to see, but I don't think I'm going to trust it. So you see how thin this is, and this is really kind of heavy. I don't like that because if that just moves down even 1 or 2 ticks, it can cause this to go down very, very rapidly. Now, Um, it's going good, but I mean, you can see it goes through these dips. I mean, maybe buying on a dip is the way to do it. Wait until you get a green candle and then, put a buy with a tight stop loss, 10 or 15 cent under. But that's not really the way I like to trade, so I'm not going to do it like that. All right, let's go back over to SVFB. This should be coming back here somewhat soon, so let's take a look at see where everybody's at. So we can't see what was at the 1.4 because we have a 1.3. So I do still expect that there's shares sitting at the 1.4 because I didn't see them come off. So I still expect shares being at the 1.4. We got 14 at the 2, 15 at the 2, 16 at the 2. I don't know why we don't see one. There's probably some more in between here. We just can't see them. So I think it's going to break above the 12 or the 1.8, maybe actually right at 12.8, or maybe it's not going to open up at the 12.6. It's going to open up below that, I believe. But I think it's going to have a good run. We see rising volume. Definitely interested to see what this does. And if I can grab an extra, $100, $200 on it, that'd be fantastic. Do I need to make that money today? Oh, see, 44. All right, so we're definitely going to be opening up a lot higher now. Definitely a lot higher. 2.4 is going to come in pretty quick. 2.24. I'll say it like that. So 2.24 is probably going to come in kind of quick, unless a huge market sales come in right at open, which I don't think is going to happen. So we might be jumping in on this one. Huge push in that one. I don't like the way that's structured, though. Okay, BSFB actually opened up low. I need to put that down here just so I can get to it quicker. Did not expect that. Was actually expecting it to open up in 2, so there's just a lot more. There's just a lot more pressure there. And it looks like it's going to get halted again. I haven't heard of the halt yet. Hmm. Rising volume, but it's reduced, so I don't like the way this ladder is. I wish it was already cleaned up into the easier format. I don't like it when it's fractionized pennies because it makes looking at the ladder very difficult to put in orders.
ESFC.
I don't want to stay in it. I made 25. I mean, I just didn't want to stay in that. Um, am I trading scared? Did I just jump into that because I wanted to or because I'm being stupid? I think maybe it's a little bit of both. I mean, 500 shares, I mean, it wasn't really risky, but yeah, I go live every day, Monday through Friday. So this show starts, generally speaking, 7:30 Texas time, an hour before the market opens. But sometimes I wake up a little late, or I was at the gym a little bit longer than I wanted to. I didn't go to the gym today, not yet. Um, but sometimes I might sit down at 8 o'clock and go live at 8. But I generally go live every day in the morning. I like to do it an hour before so I can kind of see what's going on in the market, have like a pre-market speech. How is it? How is the volume on this stock here? So honestly, I would like to see maybe a little bit more shares traded. It's like $1.5 million worth traded, about $1 million traded an hour or a minute. So right here is like 5 million, give or take. So the volume is decent. Um, but I would like to see more of a rising volume. I like the candle structure, but I really would have wanted to get in sooner. I didn't catch this soon enough. I would have wanted to been over like right here. So, or even here, over this. So I feel like it's already kind of extended. I kind of jumped in way too early. That's why I decided to jump out, take the small profit, which, ultimately, look, it's winning in my favor. I sold that at what? 1144. I mean 144. So yeah, I mean would have made a little bit more, but ultimately I think I'm happy with that. Yeah, this is a stock you would need to kind of wait. Maybe I don't know. I don't know where the next entry would be. Not yet, anyway. But if you were able to get in on this one down here, even though the volume wasn't great, you could have done, an entry rate, bought in on this candle here with a stop loss right here. That's not a huge loss. And it had rising bottoms. So, there was a really good chance for a breakout. And sure enough, there was. I just didn't get to it fast enough. So there's the $2 that I was thinking I was going to do. Oh, I'm so glad that did not fill. I didn't want 500 shares of that anyway. Because if I did had 500 shares, just a really good chance it could have gone ugly. And it kind of started to. Well, I guess I would have been alright. It's going to halt again. That's the halt level right there. Oh, it broke. Oh shoot, I bit my finger so damn hard it's bleeding now. I just got blood all over my chin. Oh well. All right.
SVFD.
Yeah, see, it's halting again. This one would be a good stock to get into. I would wait for it to pull back and then buy over the 2.6. Um, I really wanted it over the $2. Uh, maybe I wish I did get filled. Where was that? So yeah, 202. I wanted the 202, but it rejected it. Now I would have sold it at that halt level. I would have not held it going into the next halt. So really, I mean that would have been a nice little profit margin. Um, so I would have sold at the 216. Subtract the 2.02 times that by 500. Now that's a 14 cents. I like to try to be like 20 cents, so that's a little short. So $70. That wouldn't have been worth the risk for $70. But I mean, it was a decent little win. All right, let's take a look what you said. Oh, SV. That's the stock I'm on right here. This is SVFD right here. That is the stock. I think this stock could be a good stock to trade, but I also think it's getting a little extended. Um, and I don't like the fact that it's halting so much. It halts down, it halts up, it halts down, it halts up. A little concerning. Maybe a little bit more than just a little. Um, I wouldn't hold if you bought the stock. I would not buy the stock at um and hold the stock in a halt. I would sell it. Don't hold this stock in a halt. You can lose money quickly. Yeah, this is SVFD. So can you see this little corner up here where my mouse cursor is? Can you see that? Because the screen shouldn't be blurry. Let me actually check that myself. Let me click the live button. Okay, that's muted, so you're not gonna. Yeah, you should be able to see it. You might want to check your quality settings and make sure it's like the 1080p, because you should be able to see the up in this top corner. You should be able to anyway. Well, we missed out on that one. That that took off massively. Ah, okay. So beneficial. I am sorry, but let me tell you this. Do not trade using your cell phone. Please. Don't do it. Get a laptop, get a desktop. The amount of information that you can get on a cell phone or even on the tablet is nowhere near enough information for you to trade smartly. I would be very, very careful with with app-based trading platforms. That's, I guess that's my opinion. It's a very strong opinion, but that's my opinion. I wouldn't. I would be very cautious. Um, I don't know if I would trade this. I would want this still to get cleaned up into the easier to read format, but this had a really nice run out of it. I mean, from here to here was like 30%, 25%, give or take. Actually, probably right at 30%. So that was a fantastic move. This is starting. You can see like why I say you got to be careful of these halts. It halted and it shot down for a second. Got to be careful with that. Stocks like that, have bit me in the ass before. And that's another halt level right there. I don't know why it's halting so early. It shouldn't be halting. And didn't halt. It broke. But this stock here, I think, is going to start to go down. I don't think it's going to trend very well. So I think this stock is done. Volume seems like it's starting to drop off. So yeah, I'm not going to be interested in this one. Maybe later in the day, this one can get maybe a little interesting again, in the afternoon hour, but I got to take off here pretty soon. I got to go and fill out some legal documents. Yay! Not really. Actually, it's not a big deal. I gotta go fill out some legal documents, run over to the bank, take care of some banking situations, and then I gotta mail some different legal documents. Um, yeah, that sounds like so much fun. But I had a good weekend, and I'm having a fantastic Monday. But in all honesty, the market seems like it might be slowing down. Things are getting a little bit more sporadic. Things are either halting heavily or just not performing. This is the screen you guys can't see yet. I don't have this on my deal. But I'm sitting here. I'm looking at SPY and the Queens. They're kind of trading flat. Maybe slight uptick from what I can see here, but this huge topping candle kind of worries me a little bit. I think in the afternoon we're going to see a drop in price on these two, which will bring some this it won't be as stable in the afternoon, but that might help some stocks shoot up, because as the market kind of like drops a little bit, it can create a funnel that a few stocks get super volatile, and it's that volatility that's fantastic. That's why I like to trade, is the high volatility. So maybe later on these, but for any like long-term option plays, I don't think today will be the day for that unless you're doing some puts, but that's not an avenue that I really do. Then if we look over at this screen, everything I was kind of watching, it's not really kind of performing any way that I would want it to. The map is looking really kind of green right now, but I'm thinking there's going to be a drop or a pullback coming back down near entry later on today. Especially if you see here, this does not. I mean, people are starting to feel more and more bearish, and so am I. Say I see now it's 50-50. So, I believe that there's going to be a little bit of a market adjustment pullback. I might be just saying that because it gives me the ability to walk away better, kind of. Yeah, see that huge pull? So it hit a really good high here, boom, and then boom, immediate sell-off. Like immediate. Um, but that's part of the reason why I wouldn't want to buy this. It's already really extended. Um, so yeah, honestly, that's going to be the end of today. Today was a fantastic day. I had took a loss last week of like, actually, let me tell you the exact number that I lost last week. Last week I lost $1,195. Today and today alone, I made all of that back. That means I am now up 4,310 on the month. Um, that definitely covers some of the losses I made last month. Let me take a look at my net worth. Last month I lost a total of almost 9,000. Damn. But I'm sitting at 5,000 today. I do have some money coming to me today later on, so that will actually be offset massively. On the year where I am not doing fantastic on the year. But this is the beginning for some really good reversals. And I made a few mistakes early on this year. So hopefully we don't keep making those same mistakes. I also need to work on my eBay and Amazon account because they have been lacking. They have not been doing very well. This stock just decided to take off again. Shockingly. But is it going to keep going or is it just going to start to go down? You know, who knows at this point. But I'm going to go ahead and put this in my calendar as a fantastic green day. Which, let's go ahead and do that. Super green day. I don't know why I can't type today. So I changed that to trading. Green, yep, done. So I did make a little bit of money on these 2 days, but it was really kind of like a wash. That was a super red day. That video is still live on my YouTube channel, so you can actually go there and see me make a super big mistake, which I even knew at the time it was a mistake. But today we recovered 100%. We recovered from that mistake. Last Wednesday, I'll tell you, when it felt like I had a big kick in the leg and was actually depressed, that was a massive problem. I was really, really upset with myself. But today definitely was a recovery point. Really, really happy. Absolutely fantastic. So that's going to be the end of this video stream, and I will see y'all, well, tomorrow at 7:30 Texas time, 8:30 New York time, 6:30 if you're in Colorado, and 5:30 if you're in California. If you're somewhere else in the world, you're going to have to figure out the time. Hopefully I said all those times correct. But that is going to be the end of the day. So, first hour, pre-market, absolutely slammed it. 2 hours working today, over 5,500, 5,600. 2 hours. Fantastic. Very nice meeting you as well, Beneficial. Thank you for coming over and watching this video stream with us. Hope to see you tomorrow. Hope to see you all next week. You're always more than welcome to come in the early morning hour, especially right after about the first 20 minutes of the day, which is the first 20 minutes of the video. I try to do like a quick recap and like what today's plan is going to be. But during that time, or after that time actually, I love to look at other people's stocks, other things that other people are looking at, look at the stocks that I'm looking at and kind of put together the plan for the day. I generally do not do pre-market trades, except the one I did today. It was just you're just gonna have to go back and watch it, see it how it happened. Um, and I really did talk through my emotions as it was happening, so you really get to see um, the reasons why I did what I did on that trade. So, please come in early in the morning. That's a fantastic time to, look at all different trade options that could be coming in during that day, things that we're looking for, our hopes and dreams. Um, and then the other thing is you see my green background. Uh, I do change this from green to gray. Gray means I have not taken any trades yet. And then, of course, we should all know what this means. And then, today, I changed the color. That means I'm not too green. That means this one means I barely went green. Or like today, where I had a grand slam. It just goes boom, like this. Um, so yeah, welcome to the channel. Uh, I'm gonna have to look at that win that it did this morning. I might be uploading a clip of that later on my TikTok and on my YouTube after I edit out all the other stuff. So, um, God, if you go back and look at the video from Wednesday, from when I took that huge loss and just the absolute low point I was at that trade, it's really kind of hard to comprehend. But from Wednesday to today, massive, absolutely massive. And sometimes that's trading, but I try to share everything. I don't hide much, or at least I don't think so. There's a few things I'm hiding. That might become apparent later on this YouTube channel. We'll see. But Odison, I know you're sitting there in the background somewhere. I don't know if you're looking at anything, but I'll see you tomorrow. Hit me up. Let me know if you make anything. Hopefully you don't go red on the day. Hopefully you stay positive, beneficial. I hope you stay positive. Don't go red. Stay green. Lock in your profits where you can. And I will see y'all tomorrow. So, this is where I click this, and